All right, let's look at our third passage. This is going to be from chapter 18, verse 2 in Ignatius' letter to the Ephesians. Again, only in the middle recension. It's not in the original text. This was added. The entire thing was added. So this is what the scribe has made Ignatius out to say. He says, "For our God, Jesus the Christ, was carried in the womb by Mary according to God's plan of the seed of David and of the Holy Spirit, who was born and baptized that by his suffering he might purify the water." That's chapter 18, verse 2. Again, only in the middle recension. It was not in the original text. All of this was added, and it was invented whole cloth. Okay? So we have this language that our God Jesus was in the womb of Mary according to God's plan. And when I start thinking about the description of being in the womb of Mary, I'm thinking of the biblical texts that actually talk about that, namely Matthew chapter 1, Luke chapter 1. But those texts say something radically different than what this scribe is actually saying. In Matthew chapter 1, verse 18, it says that the genesis of Jesus Christ is as follows. Jesus had a genesis, meaning he was created. And the passage goes on and it tells you how this took place. When you get to Matthew chapter 1, verse 20, you have the angel appearing to Joseph and telling him to not be afraid to take Mary as his wife, because that which has been begotten in her is of the Holy Spirit. Matthew 1:20. So there we have the child who is begotten. He is brought into existence by the creative power of God's Holy Spirit. He is begotten. He has his genesis. He is created. He begins to exist in the womb of Mary. Now, Matthew doesn't say our God was actually in Mary. He never describes Jesus or calls Jesus with that language anywhere in the Gospel of Matthew.